Hello everyone, it is June 25th, about 11:40 p.m. and I just wanted to share an interesting experience that I had this morning. This morning around 8 o'clock a.m. The electric went out in my home, and that in itself is not exactly a disturbing experience. What I found disturbing, it was only about 2 hours it was out, but what I found disturbing was more so was my reaction to it, my feelings that I was having. Um, the feeling that I was having of sitting here with complete stillness, nothing buzzing, nothing clicking, um, no access to internet, no access to radio, to TV, not being able to just get up and put that cup of coffee in the microwave to heat, having to think about opening up a freezer and letting cold out of that freezer unnecessarily. I found it quite surprisingly unsettling that without the modern day conveniences, I was uncomfortable. I was outside of my comfort zone. Um, and I believe the Lord was trying to teach me something in this. I believe the Lord was trying to show me where my comfort is supposed to be placed. I should not be relying on um, modern day advances, modern day um, luxuries that we come to depend upon from day to day to be my source of comfort, but for Him to be my source of comfort in all things. After all, when I take a look at the scriptures, it states, well, the Apostle Paul told Timothy in 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 8, with food to eat and clothes to wear, content we are in everything. If you lost all of the modern day conveniences like that, would you be content with just whatever food you could find to eat and the clothes on your back? Most of us, if we're honest, would say no. I know I would say no. That's something that I know I need to work on. For our joy does not come from the electric, from the microwave, from the everyday comforts that modern civilization has caused us to take for granted. But our joy should still be there, with or without these things. In James chapter 1, verse 2, it states, "Consider pure joy, my brothers, when you are involved in various trials, because you know that the testing of your faith produces endurance." Now, I'm not saying that losing electric for a couple hours was anything of great endurance to go through, but it really did make me stop and think, where am I at in those things? Where am I at in my joy? Well, after a while of pondering on these things and just some self-examination, I decided to just simply go to worship. I had no ability to play worship, so I just decided to sing worship to the Lord. So as I sat here, I started singing, "Hallelujah, hallelujah." And wouldn't you know, while I'm singing that hallelujah, as lofty as it may be, the electric, the lights, suddenly come back on. It's as if the Lord was telling me, now you understand. Now you know what it means to have joy. even without the comforts of modern day living, because your joy is not based on them, but your joy is based upon me. Your joy rests in what I have for you, and the promises that I will never leave you nor forsake you, no matter what is going on around you. So I thank the Lord for having me look at look at these things this morning, and for having me discover that I need to grow more in this. For even though it was not exactly a trial to be without electric for a couple of hours, it was certainly a time of of inner discovery of who I am, where my faith is, and where I still need to grow. May we all continue to grow in our faith and joy in the Lord, despite what we do or do not have with us. B'Shem Yeshua HaMashiach, and Shalom. Good night.